Element Al, atomic number 13, also known as aluminum. Aluminum is a metal that is known for being easy to work with, slow to rust, and non-magnetic. That's why aluminum is used in electronics, packaging, and daily necessities in the items we use every day. For example, this helmet. It has a metallic coating, but if you turn it, can you see how it changes color? These colors are produced by groundbreaking aluminum technology that draws from natural phenomena. This program will introduce 3 high-performance materials created through the combination of aluminum technologies developed over many years and inspired by nature. What would happen if these unique aluminum techniques are applied to other materials? A revolutionary product was born from an experiment to answer this question. This is a paint that prevents rust. It's made by mixing resin with rust-resistant stainless steel instead of aluminum. Stainless steel is a hard, strong, durable metal. Although it resists rusting, it doesn't resist it completely. On the other hand, resin does not rust at all. However, it is vulnerable to UV rays and deteriorates easily. To address these issues, a paint was made by adding stainless steel flakes to resin. The resin layer protects against permeation by salt water and other chemicals and prevents the stainless steel from rusting. The stainless steel flake layer reflects sunlight and protects the resin from UV rays. This paint shares the same structure as abalone shells, which evolved this ability in nature. The shells are primarily made of calcium carbonate, filled with countless flaky crystals known as pearl aragonite. Their strong structure is very difficult to break. Combining the words stainless and shell, Toyo Aluminium named the paint with a structure of abalone shells Stenshel.
これはすごい塗装剤ですね。
でしょ？画期的な商品です。
摩耗もせず薬品にも強く、しかも錆びない。これは売れますよ。やりましたね。
Doi Makoto is in charge of sales of Stenshel. Following the development of this groundbreaking paint, he triumphantly visited a paint manufacturer client.
ダメですか？
君ね、こっちも商売だよ。値段が高すぎるよ。3倍もするんだろ？
それはそうですけど、そのデータ見てください。すごい性能なんです。
ダメダメ。無理。無理。はい、この話は終わり。
Despite Doi's expectations, the product didn't sell at all. The price was a major deterrent.
Although they thought it was a good product, my customers just wouldn't get on board.
13 years passed. Then, Doi received a phone call.
はい、土井です。錆びない塗装剤？はい、それは当社のものです。
Through this phone call, a path opened up to leverage the product's performance despite its high price. The phone call was from an unexpected source. It came from an architectural firm that designed a Venetian glass museum in Hakone, a famous hot spring area on the outskirts of Tokyo. The CEO of the architectural firm is Mori Yoshinori. The museum is near Owakudani, a tourist spot where volcanic gas spouts from the ground. Although the volcanic gas makes the area a popular tourism draw, hydrogen sulfide in the gas was causing the ornamental canopy in the museum's garden to rust every year. Doi immediately got to work to fulfill Mori's order. In April 2014, he coated the canopy of the glass museum with Stenshel.
It's been 6 years, but the canopy hasn't rusted at all. Before, we used to have to do major repairs by putting up scaffolding and draining the pond. But now we don't have to, so we're saving a lot.
Stenshel's merits have been proven in numerous experiments. Saltwater spray exposure tests showed that hot-dip galvanized steel sheets, which are said to resist rust, begin to rust after 750 hours. But Stenshel showed no signs of rust even after 4,000 hours. Metal coated with Stenshel also resisted corrosion in an experiment in which it was soaked in corrosive sodium hypochlorite for 100 hours. In Okinawa Prefecture, Japan's southernmost islands, there is a major problem with rusting due to salt exposure caused by typhoons and year-round sea breeze. Professor Shimozato Tetsuhiro of the University of the Ryukyus researches the effects of corrosion caused by rust on structures such as bridges. He started a test on the effects of exposure on a simulated bridge. He incorporated Stenshel as one of the materials in his experiment.
Not all of the parts are prone to rusting. The parts that rust are the ones where salt and moisture accumulate. The outer beams of the bridge are the quickest to corrode. They lose their ability to hold up the bridge as they corrode, and finally the entire bridge collapses. So just for those outer parts, we need to use a highly durable material that resists corrosion. It costs more for such a material. It's expensive, but it's only for part of the bridge, and if we invest in that part, it will last 100 years.
A company managing highways in Okinawa also had a problem with rust.
In cases where pillars or steel frames corrode, we can repair them by applying coating. The problem is, we have to reapply the coating quite frequently.
Tests are being conducted with rust-resistant paints. 4 different coatings were applied to areas that are prone to rusting. All of the coatings are said to be resistant against rust, but 3 of them are already showing corrosion. Only Stenshel has not developed rust.
I have a dream about delivering Stenshel to not only people in Okinawa, but also people all over Japan who have issues with rust. There are also many places with rust issues around the world. I'd be happy to tell those people about Stenshel and provide it to them.
We're a manufacturing company, so we have to work hard to innovate our technologies. We need to focus on increasing our technological strengths and create unique products to sell. Putting out the same old product would mean we wouldn't be competitive price-wise. We have to take the time to accurately understand market trends, to ascertain the best direction for developing our products in the future.
Globally unique, high-performance materials inspired by nature. These products are developed based on aluminum processing technologies cultivated over many years in Japan. The developers continue to challenge themselves every day to enrich our lives. This program was made possible by Toyo Aluminium.